Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Monica and my channel is all about helping emerging musicians get ahead in the music industry. So I put it out to you guys on Facebook and Instagram and asked you guys what social media questions or topics you wanted me to talk about. The next question comes from Jack and he asked, how do you grow more fans organically without paid promotional posts? Well, as I just mentioned in the answer to the last question, you really need to have budget for sponsoring your posts. It is kind of essential, especially when you're first starting out and you're trying to get your music to as many people as possible. You don't have to sponsor everything, just your gigs and your releases. You don't need to sponsor like updates of you in the studio or anything like that. Facebook are testing out potentially sending every single post from pages to a totally separate newsfeed. So the newsfeed that we have at the moment is Facebook friends and pages that we follow. Facebook are considering putting posts from pages onto a totally separate newsfeed unless pages are sponsoring posts. So it's not 100% essential at the moment, but it could potentially be essential in the future if you want your band's page to show on the main newsfeed. But as I said, sponsoring posts just allows you to get to that target market, and especially in the beginning, it is definitely a good idea to have budget, highly worthwhile, do it. So just say you've been established for a little while, you've been around for like 6 months or a year or something like that, you've been playing shows and you've kind of hit a plateau with your Facebook and Instagram growth. So I'm going to give you guys a direct quote from Facebook. Newsfeed tries to show people the stories that will be most meaningful to them. By posting high quality content that doesn't violate our guidelines and posting it frequently, you will increase the chance that our algorithms match your content to an audience that finds it meaningful. I know what you're thinking, the question was about growing your fans, not showing content to people that have already liked your page. But just because someone is following your page, it doesn't automatically convert them to a fan. After all, the whole purpose of social media is to convert people to come to your shows, to promote your music, to buy your merch. It is not so you can get some high number and look like really cool. Some bands buy followers to try and boost their numbers. I don't recommend doing this. Number one, a lot of the time people can see through that, because what will happen is a band has 10,000 followers on Facebook and then on the posts they only have like 2 likes, 3 likes, and yeah, it's just the numbers don't quite match up. Also, fake accounts aren't going to be attending your shows, buying your merch and your music. So how you get people to convert from being just a follower to being a genuine fan is by connecting with them. And the best way to connect with them is to make sure that your posts are being seen by them. So in the quote that I just read to you, Facebook is basically saying that you need to vary the type of content that you're posting. You can't just be syncing your Instagram with your Facebook and posting photos all the time. Switch up the content. So you need to be posting videos, photos, text. You also need to be engaging with people on your posts. So encourage people to comment, ask them questions, ask for their opinions on things. When people do comment, make sure that you're replying to every single one. And also when people are private messaging you, you need to be replying within a timely manner, because that shows Facebook that you are active and contributing to their platform, and your posts are then going to be shown to more people. It's all about making the algorithms of these social media platforms work for you. You also need to be posting high quality content. So make sure your images are of a certain resolution, because naturally people are going to be more drawn to like those images than if it's just a grainy photo, a selfie of you and your bandmates drinking beer or whatever. You also need to be posting consistently. So whether that be 3 times a week, twice a week, or every single day, just keep it going for a few weeks. As I mentioned before, and as I keep mentioning, not only are you going to make the Facebook and Instagram and YouTube algorithms work for you by posting consistently, but it also just means you're not going to drop off the radar. One of the best things you can do to help you be consistent is scheduling stuff in advance. Tours and CD releases and stuff like that, they are all planned months and months in advance. I would recommend sitting down once a week or once a fortnight and scheduling everything out so you don't really have to worry about it. Facebook has a built-in scheduler, YouTube does. You can use Hootsuite to schedule everything. Just be aware when finding an app for Instagram that it is a Instagram approved app, because Instagram doesn't actually allow third-party apps to post on its behalf. You need to be using an official app such as Plan or Planoly to be scheduling in your Instagram content. Obviously you can't schedule your Instagram stories, but what they actually do is they send you a reminder to your phone at the time that you set, and they will copy the caption that you've already written and any hashtags to your keyboard, so it makes it nice and easy. They'll also open the app for you, but yeah, they don't actually post on your behalf. I want to end this video right now by saying that you do not have to have a high number of Facebook followers in order to start getting the attention of the music industry. I went to Big Sound recently and some bands had less than 2,000 followers, others had over 20,000, and at the end of the day it really did just come down to what their music was like and what their stage presence was like. The whole point of social media is to get people through the door to your show, to sell your merch, to promote your music, to try and establish yourself a genuine fan base. If there's anything I want you to take away from this video, it's yes, you must be active on social media, you must be engaging, you must be posting high quality content and posting it frequently. But all of that does not mean anything if your music isn't up to scratch. So make sure you have those basics down first and you'll be home and hosed. Have an awesome day and I'll speak with you soon. Bye!